A single black mom gets her lights cut off.
What?
But this wasn't the biggest shock, y'all.
Huh?
It wasn't. Keep on watching, because some of y'all are in this same predicament. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today, y'all. Ooh, ooh-wee. I want y'all to pay close attention to this video today, because some of y'all have someone like this in your family. Someone you gotta help all the time. They always need help. Always whining and crying and begging. Always, no matter what. And they grown. That's the thing about it. They in their 20s, 30s, 40s, even some of you old heads. You just can't seem to get it together. And you ask yourself why, people. Why they keep coming back to you, begging, pleading their case. Why? After all these years, you trying to tell me you haven't learned how to budget, you haven't learned how to handle your bills. You must pay. I'm going to say it again. You must pay your necessities first before you start balling. I'm just saying, y'all. That's common sense right there. If you can't pay your bills, you don't need to be balling. You don't need to be buying extravagant stuff. You don't need to be going out clubbing. You don't need to be going on vacations. You need to sit your tail down. Okay? Pay your bills and stop begging other people. They got bills too. You think they can continue paying your bills? Helping you out? They can barely help themselves. And y'all go to them because you know they have a heart. You know that they're going to have pity for you. That's why people do it, y'all. That's why they do it. But y'all going to have to give some tough love. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind helping people. I don't mind, because I know situations come about. But all the time I got to help you out. Within a year, maybe 3 times, 4, 5, 6, all the time. Y'all need to watch this video, because I'm telling you, the guy in the video that's speaking on, that's reacting, he's awesome in what he says. Some of y'all just might get offended. You might get offended, you might, but hey, that's okay. I'm used to it too. I'm used to people getting offended by what I say. Even though I be telling the truth, they still get offended. But that don't bother me. You can put your truth on down there in the comment section. Let us know how you feel about this video and this young lady and what this guy say. Let us know. I want to thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App to buy me a coffee. And thank you for the super thanks. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate it. I do, y'all. I thank you for those blessings. I got to say it, people. Y'all get mad when I do it. Me trying to put timestamp down in my comment section. I told y'all about that. Don't do that. Don't do it. People know how to stroll past it. They know how to do it. They know how to just slide on by. But I thank people who don't. I thank you for watching the entire video. I really do. Okay? That helps me out a whole lot. Okay? I show my products because, I have to keep saying it, I show the products because what? I'm about to say eBay. YouTube is not reliable, y'all. It's not. I know y'all think it is, and people make good money. Oh yeah, people make good money. But even the people with whole bunch of subscribers, million subscribers, have lost a lot of their subscribers. That's why it's good to have something else on the side. Y'all need something too, though. I'm telling you. And that way you won't be like this woman right here begging and crying for help from her family and other people. But y'all gonna be shocked, though. She gonna throw some people under the bus. And then this guy gonna throw her ass under the bus. Woo, he's good. Y'all, let me continue on. Thank you for the Avon. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate y'all buying that Avon. I appreciate it. I really, really, really do. Don't forget your skin so soft. Y'all know those skeeters are out there. Y'all know they out there. Y'all know they coming. Almost June. They already out in some areas. So go on over there and buy your large bonus size skin so soft. $19.99. You can't beat that. That bottle probably lasts you a whole year. Maybe longer than that for some of y'all. All right. Don't forget. Coming soon. Hush. Hush. Oh, this is Pharaoh. 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 Hush. Sandfay girl, come on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I just like to act silly sometimes. I just like to do it, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Her lights got cut off. And she's begging. She went to the internet for help. Internet, she's grifting. Is she grifting? Is she begging? Is she trying to get donations? Is she? She letting y'all know what's going on. Ain't nobody helping her. Nobody wants to help her. It's got to be a reason why, y'all. Always. Come on now. Play the video.
My electric just got turned off. My kids are about to walk in the door from school.
Now she wants y'all to feel so bad for her, she gonna throw her kids in the mix. That's pity right there. She wants y'all to have pity because she got kids and we're not gonna have no lights. Lady, you didn't take that in consideration when you was spending your money on something you should have not. And I know a lot of y'all probably gonna say, well, how you know, Sandfay, she just couldn't pay it. Maybe the electric bill was too much. Well, if you know you can't pay an electric bill and it's getting hot, don't you think you need some fans? You cannot be running your air conditioning 24/7. You can't do that. Especially if you don't have a good job. I don't care if you don't do nothing else. You got to pay your mortgage, rent, or whatever it is in your utilities. You got to at least pay that and buy some food. I don't know if she on Section 8 food stamp. I have no idea. But some people on government benefits, they can't pay their electric bill either. They get put out. I just don't understand some of that stuff. I really don't. Maybe because I've never been late. Never been late on rent or utilities. Always paid it. Because, like I said, necessities come first, people. These people don't know how to budget. They don't give a damn about budgeting. Oh, I ain't worried about it. I'm just going to ask somebody. They're going to give me some money. That's how they feel. That's exactly how they feel. Moving on.
My car just got towed.
What?
What do y'all do in these situations? What do y'all do when you have ran out of every option?
You don't come online and start begging and asking for pity. What do y'all do? Her car got towed. Now she ain't even got no transportation. Ain't even paying the car note. Something's wrong with this. Something is wrong with this, y'all. That car is a necessity if she's not on the bus line, if she has to work. She ain't got no man. Where the baby dad at? He gonna let your kids stay in the dark? He's that cruel? Has he moved on and got him another woman or a wife or whatever it is? He's not gonna help you. He gonna let his child be in the dark? You got to take your child over to his house because you ain't got no electricity?
And the people around you, they see what you're going through. Family members, mothers, siblings. They see what you're going through and not one person will help.
Why? Why they won't help? Why? Because they have been through this before with you. That's why. They tired. They can't no more. They can't. They say, I'm tired. I can't help her anymore. I can't help. She's going to have to find out the hard way. You hate to do it to them. You hate to do it. But you keep on helping, y'all. You keep on helping. I'm just telling you, do you hear me, people? Do you hear me? You keep on helping them. They're going to continue to come and ask you for money that you barely have yourself. They don't consider you and your problems and your bills. They don't consider that. They only want help. And if you don't help them, they're going to talk about you. And now the new thing is go online, talk about how your family will not help you. Get online, just tell the world. Tell the world. You don't think some of these people watching her know her and her family, especially, family members. My family members watch my videos too, some of them. If I start talking about somebody, you don't think they know who I'm talking about? That's low down right there within itself. That is low down.
Mothers had thousands in the bank.
What? Mama said she tired. I ain't giving you one red cent. Yeah, I know I got thousands in the bank. I know you know. But I'm not giving you a penny. Not one. I'm sick of you. I'm tired.
It won't help. But they want you to stay in contact with them. What do y'all do in these situations?
They want to make sure your ass is still alive. They probably want to make sure you're not living on the streets. Just maybe somebody might help you. Maybe they'll take you to a shelter. Maybe they'll take the kid, but you can't come in. You can't come in. You can't come to my house. I feel sorry for the baby. Just bring the kids on over. But you need to go somewhere else. Okay? Go where you spent your money. That's where you need to go. You're hanging out with friends. You're hanging out with men. You're spending money. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what a lot of them do if they're not paying their bills. Y'all know I'm not lying. Watch a fool put something down there in the comment section. Just watch. And I want y'all to what? Tear them up down there. Tear them up. My Sandfay soldiers. I love y'all.
Who do you go to? I've been praying and God is not coming. I'm just ready to give up.
Even God is tired of you. She's been praying. God is not coming. God is tired of you as well. God said, no more. I gave you options. You have resources. I gave you free will. It's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet. People sick of you.
Where I am, I have been asking for help until it has got to this level, until it has got to this point.
The point it's gotten to is that people are tired and they are no longer going to help you. They're no longer going to feel sorry for you. It's over, honey child. It's over.
What do y'all do in this freaking situation? Because I am fed up. I am tired. I am tired of being...
She fed up and she tired. She fed up. I'm sorry I have to keep clicking through that, y'all, because, I got to remember what she said. She fed up. And you don't think the people that you keep begging money from ain't fed up? You fed up because you struggling? You chose your life. You chose your kids. You chose your job. You chose everything. Everything that's going on in your life, you chose it. Do you hear me, people? When you start complaining, you chose everything that's happening in your life. Even that man, even that woman, even having those kids. You chose that. You chose that no good job and you knew it wasn't enough money to help you pay for anything. You knew it. You chose that car note. You chose that house note. You chose everything. You chose it and you knew you couldn't afford it. You knew you had to work hard to keep it. You chose it. But you want to get mad at somebody else because they tired of you? Lord.
In this place, when all I do is try my best.
You ain't tried hard enough.
Can't give up.
Right.
I hate to say this. Your family is not wrong on how they're treating you. You got yourself in a situation. It says you're a single mom of 2. You say your lights went out, lost your car. If people continue to help you, you won't discover and create the skill that you need to have in order to not get into this situation again.
That is so true, y'all. She won't help herself if people keep helping her. She has to hit rock bottom. A lot of y'all got to hit rock bottom before you start helping yourself. Until you figure, this ain't going to work no more. This ain't going to work. They ain't going to give me nothing. I'm going to have to do it on my own. You should have been doing it on your own. Long time though. I'm just saying.
Your family's actually helping you. You may not think they're not helping
They
you,
are
but
by
they are.
not giving. Yep.
If they gave you money, would you be better? Would you go out there and get a job? Would you
Nope.
go out there and do it? Whatever you got to do to make sure things are happy or good for you and your kids. Probably not. You will always depend on them. Your family's not wrong. This is the thing that we tell women. Stop having kids and doing everything by yourself. You're not meant to do this by yourself. You should.
You heard that? Did you hear that? You're not meant to do this by yourself. That's why there's man and woman. That's why there's marriage. Man, woman, marriage, having kids. You're not supposed to do it by yourself. But I understand things happen in life. They happen. Men cheat, women cheat, men leave, men die. I don't know if she's a widow, if she's ever been married. I have no idea. But things happen in life. But that's why I say you got to be prepared, y'all. You got to be prepared. Something's always happening. The longer you live, the more things are going to happen in your life. Some good, some bad. Sometimes it's a whole lot of bad. And then you got to ask yourself, why am I having bad situations always in my life? It's because of the choices that you have made in your life. You never thought about that? You didn't.
Have to do this by yourself. This is why it's very important who you open your legs to. And it's very important when you open your legs to somebody.
Right.
Get married. Have a foundation. Make sure you're good first before you bring kids into the world. Because right now, you ain't got no lights. You ain't got no car. You're feeling stuck. Your mental health is gone. We can tell. But you put yourself in a situation. And a lot of single moms need to understand that, because what happens is they get in these situations, they expect somebody to help because they are a single mom. But we can't excuse that behavior. You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. It sucks. Yes, it sucks. It sucks for me to tell a single mom that she has to figure it out, but that's what you have to do in order to be stronger so you don't ever get in a situation again. Sometimes you got to experience the pain to motivate you to, so you understand that I will do anything I need to do to never be back in this situation.
Is he lying, y'all? How can you get mad at something like that? You have to experience the pain. I experienced the pain. When I was a single mother with 2 little girls, this before I had my son, by my last husband. First husband, Lord, alcoholic. Drunk. Was he alcoholic when I married him? No, he wasn't. A lot of people think he was. No, he was not an alcoholic. And what do alcoholics like to do? They like to fight. Mine did, at least. So I'm fighting almost every day, every other day. So you can't stay in a situation like that. You just cannot. When someone has an addiction, you cannot stay there. So I had to leave. Had to take care of my own children. Because to me, they were not his. He wasn't acting like it. Okay? I had to get my own apartment, even after my second husband. Stayed with him for like 4.5 years. Had to get out on my own again with my 2 little girls. I made it though. Why? Because I was determined. Still, I wasn't getting no food stamps. I wasn't on no Section 8. I was not getting any government benefits. I did it on my own. It was a struggle. I struggled like hell. But you know what though? I had pride. I had pride in myself. Because I knew what I want out of life. I've always been ambitious. I know everybody can't be ambitious. Well, they can if they want to. But I know everybody will not do what it takes to go to that next level. So if you're not going to do what it takes to go to that next level to help you in your family, in your life, in your kids, if you're not going to do what it takes, then stop complaining. People tired. They're not going to feel sorry for you anymore. Do you hear me, whiners and criers? Do you hear me? Huh? Lord, I feel like my nose is running. That's the devil right there. They don't want me talking about it. That's the devil. I still got these sinus problems. Moving right along. I'm just saying, y'all need to pay attention. Y'all really do.
This is very important for anybody, especially the ladies. You guys, women out here telling these young girls, you can do it by yourself, you can be independent. Why do I see more women struggling on social media than actually thriving as a single parent? Why do I see more single moms talking about they can't take it no more, they can't do it no more, God's not going to save me, I don't know what to do? Why do we see more of these type of videos than women actually saying they're doing a great job and they love doing this all by themselves?
God is not going to save me. Why y'all saying God's not going to save you? You're supposed to save yourself. God gave you the common sense. I don't know what's wrong with me. Snot and spit. Sorry, y'all. God gave you the common sense. I told you that's the devil. God gave you the common sense to do whatever you feel like doing. Not the common sense to feel. See, now I'm losing it. I'm losing my train of thought because I was spitting. Let me get a what? Let me get a swig. God gave you the senses, y'all. And you're not using your sense. Instead, you really complain and whine and cry and beg because you're too lazy to try to figure out how to survive on your own. Like I keep saying, animals survive in the wild. You're not better than an animal. We're supposed to be over everything on this earth. You're not better than an animal? What? Whew, moving right along. You're almost done, and I am too.
Because it's a fallacy. It's a lie that's been sold to a lot of black women. They think they can do it by themselves, but then they can't. Because you were never made to do it by yourself.
Well, I did it by myself, young man, until I got married again. I did do it by myself. Okay. But he's right, though. You were not made to do it by yourself.
But it's sad, though.
It is.
But we all know, we always remember the tough times. Because that's what motivates us to be great. That's what motivates us to get up every single day.
Yeah, that's what motivated me to get up. Okay? I knew I didn't want to live like that. I knew I didn't want to be begging my family. I knew I didn't. I did things on my own. I didn't go to my family for nothing. Especially when I was single by myself. I didn't do that. But some people don't mind. They don't mind. You know, I still got those worms, okay? I guess they're going to come someday and do something. I guess. I got the heebie-jeebies. I still got it. All right. Go down the comment section. You think this young man lied? Put it on down there. No, he didn't lie. He didn't lie. Some of y'all going to get mad about what he said. Sandfay girl, some people just can't help themselves. How long is too long not to be able to help yourself? How long? Put it on down there. Let us know. You people who feel pity for this woman and people like her. How long is too damn long to have pity for someone? Especially an able-bodied person. There's always solutions. People are lazy. They don't want to look for the solution. Or they don't want a solution. They used to begging. They used to people giving them money. They used to it. Oh, so-and-so gonna help me. If I can't pay my rent, so-and-so gonna help me. I can't pay my light bill, they gonna help me. I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna stand in line for hours and get an electric bill voucher. Utility voucher. They help those, y'all. They do. Lazy people. Go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you think this woman mismanaged her money? Is that why her lights are cut off? Why she don't have a car anymore? Or is she living beyond her means? You living beyond your means. You still think maybe she will go get a second job? Or maybe do something at home, crafty, sell online, like I do. Something. But I keep telling y'all, one income is not enough always. It's not enough. But y'all sit there, you stay idle, and all you do is complain. People tired of y'all complaining. They don't want to hear it no more. They do not want to hear it. Go down in the comment section and tell me what you think. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.